What's up, YouTube? I previously made a video entitled Depression, but it was too long for YouTube. There's a 10-minute restriction. If you're wondering why I'm in my closet, for those of you who don't know me, don't you dare say anything. Shut up. It's because one of my roommates is sleeping and I have respect for her. She's a very hard worker, and I just don't want to make any excess sound. But I only have 10 minutes to talk, so... Depression. Yeah, it's a bitch. And if you saw my video, which is posted on my MySpace profile, I'm going to reiterate a lot of things that I said in that video, so I'm sorry if this is boring to you and I repeat myself, but I don't know the physiology of depression. I know that it has to do with brain chemistry, and I know that it is genetic. I do have a major predisposition to it. I am bipolar, and I have a little cocktail that I take for it. One of them is Depakote, 9374441. And the reason I'm telling you these serial numbers is so that you know that they are what they are and they're not narcotics. Fluoxetine, 20 milligrams, 877, which is generic for Prozac. Mercury pills, which I don't take, but my mom gives to me anyways. They say that they're derived from the livers of fish that are grown in farms, but I don't believe it. I think they're all contaminated with mercury. But I do take these vitamin E pills. Genetic predisposition, it all comes from my father's side. My father was an afterthought baby. My grandmother was born in 1906, my paternal grandmother, and her mother suffered from major depression. She came from a devout Catholic family, and when my grandmother was a teenager, her mother committed suicide. I can't imagine what that time was like for her, because so many people were bigoted, especially then in the early 20th century, about religion, because especially within the Catholic forum, because in Catholicism suicide is a disgrace. So my grandmother did lie about her death. She would dance around it, and whenever the subject would come up to me, she was in her 70s and 80s, and she was a little fuzzy in the head, and she would just say, "Oh, she died of a broken heart. We moved to a new neighborhood, and she didn't have any friends, and she just died of a broken heart." And I'm thinking to myself, did her heart break before or after she took a bottle of pills or slit her wrists? I'm not stupid, Grandma. But you know, my dad said, and so many people from that side of the family say, Darren, she committed suicide. There's just no other way to say it. I'm sorry, she did. And I'm like, yeah, I know. But anyways, my father's father was bipolar as well, so that's a double whammy. I live with it every day. It is starting to affect my work. I think it is because I just recently moved out on my own. I don't want to say on my own. I have 2 fabulous roommates. It used to be 3. One who I really enjoy talking to. If you're watching this, hi Mike, I hope you're doing well. Anyways, but yeah, I just feel like I've been blown to Oz. Not only am I taking antidepressants, but I've also taken a reality pill as well. When I was at my condo living with my mom, I had all of these ideas about what life would be like, and I was nestled in my little bubble, dreaming about what my life would be like in the future. And now that I'm here, I realize how hard it really is, and it has taken a toll on me. This is hard for me to admit this, but I do a lot of crying. I cry into my pillow a lot. And if I find myself having an emotion or bad thoughts or feelings during the day, I find some secluded place and have my emotion. I have spoken to my boss about it, and I told her what arrangements I have made with the particular help that I see, my psychiatrist, but I'm not going to go into specifics because it's not really your business. I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but I think you have to agree it's not your business. Yeah. Having bipolar disorder is a bitch, and if you don't have it yourself, it creeps up on you. It catches you in a world that nobody will ever know unless you have it yourself. One thing that I want to make clear is that I do realize that everybody has their problems, but when you have bipolar disorder and you see humanity suffering and all the crap on the news and things that can happen to you personally, that is amplified with the disorder. But enough about me rambling. I'm not going to go on forever talking about a bunch of random bullshit. I'm just speaking from my heart right now, and there will be more, I'm sure. There's plenty of material. You all take it easy.